Alright guys, you already know it's your boy Joe back at it again, man. Listen, today we're gonna basically start learning how to use a program to prototype our websites, right? And I'm actually gonna prototype the website that I'm gonna build for CodingPhase.com for you guys, right? So if you guys haven't heard of this, Adobe XD, right now it's on beta, so it's free, and all you have to do is just pretty much go to Adobe.com and basically sign up, sign up, register, right? And then once you sign up, search for Adobe XD, right? And then just download it. That's it. And pretty much you're gonna get this program that lets you prototype a website before you start coding it, all right? So let's get to it. Okay, I started, let's see, and then from there, then I started web. All right, so you got the artboard, which is this here. You can make multiple ones. You could duplicate it, right? Now you have multiple artboards. Right, for now I just want one. Yeah, so let's start. So I actually want to make this a little bit bigger. All right, so let's start. Yeah, okay, this is annoying. But yeah, so pretty much like, let's say something like this. There's a rectangle, and I want to say make this from here to here. I'm going to make it like this. So you control this, the fill color, this the border. You put shadows. You could put you could blur the background like like the iPhone does. So like, let's say an example. Right now, what I want to do is zoom in. Sorry guys, I'm on a laptop, and it's like pretty horrible to do this in a laptop because it's so small. Especially I got a 13-inch. So that's how I'm thinking I want the website. Right now I'm just coming out with the stuff like straight out of my head. You know, I haven't planned it, and this is not a planned video at all. This is just something that, I'm gonna start making, and you guys might as well see the process. Alright. Start from here, make it bigger. Of course, this is just prototyping it, right? I'm not building this thing to be exactly how I want it on the website. For now, I'm just putting prototype. So here. So I'm gonna say here, I'm gonna put an image. Alright, let's see what else. Gets a little annoying, but yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah. So here I'm gonna put like, list of features. Do it like this. So that's what we got so far. So it's gonna be sign up for updates for people to put in their email. This all for the moment. Then what else? Maybe make this thing smaller. Alright. You could center it here, like this is centered vertically, and then this one center horizontally. I could put it to the right, to the left, put it right in the middle, put it to the top, well, to the bottom, to the top, and then I can put it right in the middle. So let's see. What else? What else should I put for this? I'm gonna also to make a section where I'm gonna have all the latest videos. So let me see how I'm gonna do that. Now I can press Command G. This groups it together. So now I can actually move this whole thing by itself, right? Because I put them inside a folder. Let me see, with this, I could go like this, select that one. What I'm pressing right now is I click it and hold shift. So I got shift on this, shift on that, select this, select that, select that. So now, basically, it's another group. Okay, what else? If you guys don't know, purple is my favorite color. That's why I always use it everywhere. Let me see. What else? So let's say do something like this. That's where I'm gonna put the video. It's gonna be, if you press T, basically it gives you text. Okay, so like I'm new to this, guys. I usually use something called Sketch, which is this one, but we basically learning together. If you guys are following me on this, like this is just like a prototype in it, giving you an idea how things are made. So if I click here and I click the box around it and I say, hey, center it, what it does is centers around this box. But I have to select the box and the text together, right? And then I say like this. Alright, put that right in the middle. Then let me see. Then if I press Command D, it duplicates this. So now I'll actually grab all of them like that from the corner. Now that I selected all of them, I could just grab from the corner and they grow as much as I want it to, which is cool too. See, it stays the same aspect ratio, which is pretty great. Trust me, guys. Like, this is like a game changer. Alright. Now go back here. Go back to the artwork. Oops. Alright, let me see. Alright, let me see what else. So this is gonna be like the footer. Alright, let me see what else.
You know what I mean?
Alright. Let me check. What else should I do to this thing? Of course. Let me see. What else can I do to this thing? I don't know. I mean, for now, that's all the ideas that I have for it. But yeah, so pretty much it's just gonna be like, okay, people land here. If you want to keep updated, sign up here. Basically, put in your email. There's gonna be a menu here. There's gonna be the video here, the latest video. Probably put the top 3 videos here. I'm gonna put an image here. I don't know, maybe like a phone or something. And then I put a list of the features that I'm gonna have. Like, it's gonna get better. But this what I have right now. This is just a simple prototype, and you already know. It's your boy. Make sure you go follow the kid. Make sure you sign up on online, and just show me some love, guys. Like, straight up, uh, drop a comment, something. And make sure you go to Adobe.com and search Photoshop, not Photoshop, sorry. Search Adobe XD. Alright, so remember, it's Adobe.com / and then search XD, Adobe Experience Design. You click there, you download it, and basically just, play around with it. Of course, right now, this is just literally my first time playing with this. Uh, as I get better, I'm also going to teach you guys any tricks that I find. But this is cool because then you could just prototype your website real quick without having to, do any code. And I think this is great. All right, guys. I'll see you later.